Robert Quinn claiming 7. 2, Scots Grey, Aidan Fitzgerald. 3, Another Rum, Marker Hare claiming 5. 4, Risk Accessor, JT McNamara. 5, Zeta's River, Darren Edwards claims 3. 6, Libertine and Sam Whaley-Cohen claiming 5. 7, Aristoxine, Blinker, James Snowden claiming 3. 8, Briary Fox, Joe Docker claiming 7. 9, Ludamoulin Man, Blinkered, Coleman Sweeney. 10, Better Days, Richard Burton. 11, Cruising River, Damien Murphy. 12, a non-runner. 13, Black Appalachie, Jamie Cott. 14 is a non-runner. 15, Adama, Kevin Power. 16, Your Special, Richard Harding. 17, Mon Mome, William Biddick claiming 7. 18, Parsons Legacy, Tom O'Brien. 19, B&B Visored, Robert McCarthy claiming 7. 20, Florida Dream, Blinker, David England claiming 5. 21, Undeniable, Nina Carberry. 22, Underwriter, Tom Greenall. 23, Glacial Delight, Colin Motherway claiming 3. 24 is Jackson, Gerald Tumelty claiming 3. Muir Amateur Challenge Cup Handicap Chase, Libertine 13-2. 7-1 Parsons Legacy being well backed. Black Appalachie 8s. 10-1 Ludamoulin Man. 11-1 Underwriter. 12-1 Mon Mome. Briary Fox 14, 16-1 and bigger the rest.
Aqua Glacial Delight and also Zeta's River on the run towards the first. Florida Dream is one of those that shows up prominently. Another Rum is also front ranked as they rise at the first with Mon Mome. They are all over safely. The back of the field Underwriter is the one that is right at the rear of the field. A lot of trouble on that bend. One of those that was involved, the green cap, was Aristoxine, and a shuffle that certainly caught a few in the backwash there. I think one of those that got a shuffle towards the back was Iris Blur as they take the next fence. And last over it was Underwriter. So they begin the turn away and racing on towards the third. It's Florida Dream who leads by about 3 lengths from Scots Grey, who races in second place. Parsons Legacy currently shows in third. Undeniable is amongst those that are pretty handy as they make their way on towards the next with Another Rum towards the inside with Mon Mome and Black Appalachie. As they take that, Jackson made a mistake at that fence towards the outside. B&B is also taking the outside route at this point. Zeta's River and Iris Blur are quite well back in the field as the leaders reach the water jump, at which Aristoxine was slow. And once again at the rear of the field there was a very alarming leap by Underwriter, who is the one that's detached. So they're on towards an open ditch. Florida Dream leads Scots Grey, with up on the outside Cruising River. Once again, the field appeared to have taken in a fashion. Mon Mome's towards the inside, racing quite handily. Undeniable is another one that's on the premises with Briary Fox and Jackson as they take the next fence. And again, just watching a few of the stragglers over it, a few alarming leaps and a couple of reminders being administered towards the rear of the field for one of the runners there. Looks as if it might well have been Black Appalachie or Another Rum as they make their progress on towards the next fence. So it's Florida Dream who leads them towards it from Scots Grey, with Your Special amongst horses. A mistake by Aristoxine, whose rider has recovered. He's lost an iron, but he's recovered his position. He's had a very interesting first circuit so far as they make their way downhill. And they're still standing, although it's been rather more by luck than judgment in a few cases. Florida Dream leads Your Special, with up on the outside Cruising River racing quite handily in third place with Scots Grey. Then comes Parsons Legacy from Undeniable. Adama races in seventh with Briary Fox towards the outside, Mon Mome towards the inner. Then Aristoxine in mid-division in company with Ludamoulin Man, Jackson and B&B. Libertine is well back about halfway through the field with Black Appalachie as we finally lose Aristoxine. His charmed life has come to an end. He's blundered and unseated his rider. Another Rum's the one that's lost his place and is the one that's right towards the back of the field with Underwriter, Glacial River and Zeta's River as well. Glacial Delight, I should say, as the leaders reach the next fence. And at the back of the field, Another Rum makes another error and is really beginning to toil. So they're beginning to turn back towards us. They've completed a circuit. We've only lost Aristoxine, but a few have met their fair share of jumping mistakes along the way. They're led by Florida Dream, who leads from Your Special. Mon Mome up the inside of Parsons Legacy with Scots Grey. Ludamoulin Man in the centre from Cruising River. Red and Green the outside from Undeniable, who takes it in seventh place. One that is just trying to improve through the field is Risk Accessor in the white cap, has moved through to 8 ahead of Scots Grey and Briary Fox. Then comes Adama with B&B in midfield ahead of Black Appalachie. Iris Blur just nudged along from Glacial Delight. Then comes Underwriter, who's passed a few. Jackson's one that's dropped towards the rear of the field as Florida Dream leaves them out on their final circuit. Underwriter breasted that fence. Another Rum is tailed off. Jackson completely tailed off, and Zeta's River is struggling. So they're getting strung out here. Your Special on the inside of Florida Dream and Mon Mome. Then Ludamoulin Man from Cruising River, Parsons Legacy, Undeniable and Briary Fox. One's pulled up there. I think that might have been Adama who pulled up before going moving into that fence. Risk Accessor races in about 8th or 9th place ahead of B&B, Scots Grey and Libertine, who's in mid-division and beginning to improve, actually, Libertine, as they reach the next fence. And over the water jump, Mon Mome on the inside of Your Special and Florida Dream. Luda Moulin Mar races in 3rd ahead of Risk Accessor, who continues to improve. Undeniable comes next as they reach the next fence. One that's staying on for a long way back is Another Rum, who was badly outpaced for a while, as Iris Blur's another one that tries to improve at the back of the field as they begin to make their way towards the next obstacle, coming away from the stands. And out in front, Florida Dream, Your Special and Mon Mome. They've always been front ranked, this trio, from Luda Moulin Mar and Risk Accessor, who's moved through into 5th. Undeniable races in 6th place, head of B&B with Parsons Legacy racing in 7th. Underwriter stays on in company as well with Iris Blur and Another Rum as they reach the next fence, and a big leap by Your Special carries him a length and a half clear. Libertines in mid-division trying to improve. Fiery Fox is on the retreat as they begin the turn downhill. It's been fast and furious throughout as they make their way towards the next fence, and out in front is still Your Special by about a length and a half or so as they turn downhill and race on then towards the 3rd last. Quite a long run before they reach it, and the descent still led by Your Special. A couple of lengths clear from Mon Mome. In 3rd place is Florida Dream. Then comes Undeniable. Luda Moulin Mar, B&B racing in 5th and 6th. Risk Accessor, Whitecap, head of Underwriter, who's into 8th. These 8 are clear of Libertine and Black Appalachie as Your Special leads them over 3 from home. Under pressure, however, with Luda Moulin Mar, B&B on the outside, and then towards the inside, Mon Mome, who races in 4th. Undeniable from Florida Dream. Then comes Risk Accessor. A few trying to stay on from the back include Libertine as they take 2 from home, but they still have an awful lot to do. Parsons Legacy Rider was nearly out the side door, so they're on the turn for home. Your Special's always been up there, and he's galloping on pretty relentlessly off this home turn for Richard Harding. Into 2nd goes Mon Mome. B&B's now under pressure from Undeniable. Risk Accessor also being ridden along. Your Special been right up there throughout. Mon Mome pulls out to challenge at the last. Your Special delivers a good leap. B&B makes a mistake when fading. The hill, 200 yards to go. Your Special galloping on remorselessly from Mon Mome up this hill with Undeniable, then Risk Accessor and B&B, but driven out. Your Special has run them ragged, and Your Special will win for 30 Murphy and Richard Harding. Mon Mome was 2nd, Undeniable was 3rd, just 4th B&B, head of Risk Accessor, Black Appalachie and Iris Blur.
The Kim Muir goes to Your Special, ridden by Richard Harding, and this one returned at 33 to 1. Mon Mome 11 to 1 in 2nd, Undeniable 3rd at 16s, and B&B 4th at 25 to 1. The 2 joint favourites, Libertine and Parsons Legacy, unplaced.